The James and Greg Show.
We're here with another high fruit on the tree, Mr. Terrence Townsend, who has played in the Drew League for about a few years, 3 years, if you will, and some. He's also played overseas in Dubai, and he is now signed for China. Will be leaving for China in about October, but he's playing here to steal people to stay in shape, right?
Of course. It's just cardio for me. It's just to prepare myself for that overseas world and to be able to come back here and make that push for the NBA during the summertime. So it's great for me.
Now, Terrence, you said cardio, but you know, some people can pace themselves in cardio and not gain anything. Is this the highest level to push you to that level of stretching your endurance?
Okay, you say most people pace themselves.
They can pace themselves.
They can pace themselves in cardio, but those are the people that they're not going to go anywhere. I'm just be honest. If you pace yourself in cardio, if you practice well, you play well. You practice like you playing in a game, you play like you playing in a game. So I use it as cardio, and I go hard, 110% every game.
So that's it. Your development comes from going hard. Now, are you a shooter or defender, or what are you? What is your most prominent move?
Okay, well, last season when I played in Dubai, I played small forward, the three. I like slashing. I'm a cutter. I'm that Dennis Rodman type player. I risk my body. I dive on the floor. I don't really care. I don't really care. I like to give the fans what they like to come and see and pay their money to come see. And I just like to play ball. Pretty much, that's it. Give the fans what they like to see. That's it.
Now, I love interviewing international players because a lot of people don't know that basketball has come from the Globetrotters, which I know a lot about, which is an American team that went to international places, and no one knew what basketball was. Now we have this new millennium, and we have players like Terrence Townsend playing for Dubai, a place that is Muslim, that eats totally different foods, and they have totally different days and nights. Now they're enthused by the game of American basketball. And let me just ask you, is there a limit on this?
There's not a limit on it. I just think that the overseas world is actually becoming a bigger basketball world per se. You got to think a lot of your best basketball players in the NBA for the summer, they go overseas and play basketball, continuing their cardio and their game, perfecting their overseas game. Because the NBA is a powerhouse. It's the biggest league in the country, in the world. And you know, it's a rumor that overseas players, they like to shoot. They're not as aggressive as the players over here. So Euroball. So I mean, a lot of the players, NBA players, they go over there, perfect that shooting, and being able to come back over here and elevate their game to the next high level. So I mean, I adapted to the overseas world like very quickly, and now, like I said, I'm here for the summer to make my push for the league. So.
We appreciate that, Terrence Townsend, because I have just been enlightened that you go to the overseas, it's an attribute to going over there because you actually get a sharper perimeter shot. So, Mr. Townsend, what can you tell the kids about their game? A lot of kids lose hope in the city.
Don't lose hope. If somebody like myself, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, one of the hardest places on the face of the planet to grow up. If you can make it out of there, South Central, Watts, things like that, I mean, just continue to have something that you can work towards to a passion, something like basketball, school, or athletics. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sport. It could be something that you just like doing, period. Just to take your time away from the negative things in life. So it's good.
Don't give up, people. Detroit, Michigan's finest, Terrence Townsend. You can hear about him. Go to Google. I'm sure you can find him because he's been playing for a long time. But he plays for the amazing Drew League now. Get on down here Saturday and Sunday to Watts, California, or is it Compton, California, 120th and Wilmington Avenue, and you'll see talent like this. Hey, Terrence, we want to say thank you.
All right, thank you. I thank you guys. Appreciate it. And come check us out at 2 and every weekend. Next weekend, I think we're going to be playing LA Unified. So they're defending 3 champions. So I'm going to take them down.
Thanks.